Hi, I'm Mike Hanfurger with Tricky Fast Studios, and today I'm going to show you some of the basics of the audio service along with how to attach sound effects to button clicks. By the end of this video, you should know how to set up the audio service and attach sound effects to your button presses. So to start, we're going to have to add the audio service to the scene. We can do that under the menu, Cat, New, Services, Audio Service. Now, if you look, that created a conductor and the audio service. So on the audio service, we have some things we need to set up. First of all, we need to set up the audio source prefab. Now, we can just create one of those pretty easily. Create an empty game object, add an audio source to it, and that's pretty much good to go. I'll just rename that. Make it into a prefab, and then we can remove it from our scene. So now we just drag this new prefab over here. For the audio mixer, we'll just add the main mix. Next up, we're going to create a canvas. So you can just do this from the right-click menu. And under the canvas, we're going to create a button. We're going to call this Press Me. And a great trick to use with Cat is if you're making a UI and you have a button, you just turn that button into a state machine. And then you add whatever functionality you want on a button press to it. So I'm just going to click Add Component here on the button and add state machine, and then I'm going to click the add button here, and we're going to find the button trigger for UI button trigger, that is. Now this will fire whenever the button is pressed, and it's by default targeted at owner, which in this case is the state machine but also the button, so that's exactly what we want. The next thing we want to do is to add a audio clip. So we can do that with the play audio clip action. And we're going to see that down here. We get to select an audio clip. We get to select a mixer group. So we're just going to set that to the FX mixer group. And then for the audio clip, we're going to set, let's just have a UI pop. Now, we can also set all the audio source options here if you're on the latest version of Cat, including looping this, setting it to be spatial, and setting the spatial sound settings. In addition to that, we could actually play it on a game object if this was a 3D sound. This is not, we're not going to play this as a 3D sound, so we don't need to set this target. But if we had set this target to, say, the player, then the sound effect would be targeted at the player, and it would sound like it was coming from wherever the player was. This is all we need, actually. So we're all set. Let's give it a try. And you can hear that little beep whenever I press the button. And that's it. That's all we need to do to set up the audio service and create a button that makes a sound effect when clicked. Of course, you're going to want to add some more actions underneath this button for it to actually do more things, but this is the basic for actually getting it to play a sound effect. I hope you found this video informative and useful. Let us know in the comments if there are other videos or tutorials you'd like to see. Be sure to follow us on social media for the latest videos and other news. For more information on Cat and how it can help you build and prototype games faster, please visit catgamebuilder.com. I'm Mike Hanfurger with Tricky Fast Studios. Thanks for watching.